Welcome to Vintage Story, a game that might look like Minecraft, but absolutely is not. This world is full of wonders, wildlife, friends and foes, treasures, trash, and death. I will be playing month by month, or 7-hour sessions, surviving and hopefully thriving before May 1st of next year. Let's see how far I get. It remembers all that came before. Taste and spell great adventures, good woods in the soil, burning spark, multiple simple story, the center unfolding. The carved mountains, the rolling hills, the sheer cliffs, the endless plains, the winter snows that calls you. Try it again. I made my character vaguely resemble me, and then chose the class of Malefactor. I have about 200 hours in this game, so I trust myself enough to play it. The pros and cons are as follows. I'm a forager. I get 10% more loot from foraging and a 20% more chance that wild crops will drop the actual crop. I'm a pilferer. Whenever I attack an enemy, they have a 50% chance to drop loot, and they have a 10% more chance to drop a rusty gear. I also have a 12% chance to collect cracked vessels intact. You'll see what I mean later. I'm furtive. Animals won't detect me until I am much closer. However, I'm frail. I have minus 2.5 health points, and I can throw things much less further than others can. And I'm also nervous. I do less damage with melee weapons. Let's do it. Oh, let's get straight into it.
I gather a few bits of flint off the ground and some sticks from bushes before gawking at the local wildlife.
Fish! Fish! Oh! Hello.
Finding copper this early is awesome, but we'll have to wait for later.
Boink, I will come back to you later. No thank you. No thank you, no thank you. No thank you. I'm gonna get a bunch of these so I can make a bunch of baskets, and then also some more so I can make some reed chests.
Reed chests are basically your only form of storage until you can make chests, which requires nails, which requires metal working, which requires an anvil, which requires metal. Here, making some reed baskets, not chests, to get some inventory space, since you start with absolutely none aside from your hotbar.
Hello? Hanson, you around here for? You just wake up. I think so. Well, good morning to you. Name's Old Eyes. I roam around these parts, find and trade what I can. Got anything to trade? He sells wallpaper and bricks, and I can sell him stuff I don't have. You are of little to no use to me. Goodbye.
You could find traders almost anywhere, but sadly this one is useless for now.
I need to get me some food going, and I'm not really seeing any. Are you serious? Oh my god.
Meteoric iron is one of the best metals in the game and is incredibly rare. However, we're about like 50 to 100 hours away from ever even touching it yet.
Ooh! Ooh! Sorry, my bad.
The piggy attacked me because its babies were nearby. I wanted to protect them.
There's another bear. No, the raccoons are eating the berries. No, mine. 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 Oh. Ooh, glorious food. Ooh, and there's clay. I'm gonna try to get like 2 stacks of this, so tonight I can hide away from the horrors and busy myself with clay molding.
You need clay for all sorts of junk, but mostly to make clay molds to make metal tools, but also bowls and pots to cook with, as well as vessels to store food.
Perfect. Ooh, there's tons of ruins over here. And a cracked vessel. I'm gonna get all of this bony soul so I can pan it another night to waste time. Bony soil has a lot of good stuff in it. You can get like arrowheads, you can get flax, you can get gemstones you can sell. Pretty good. What? Cabbages. That's rare. Another vessel. Ooh, beeswax. Honeycomb, sorry. Can't really use that for much right now, but it's still good to have. This is ore. What's in this one? Chromite. What do you do with chrome? I think you just use that for dyes, so I don't really want or need that, but whatever. There's tons of mushrooms over here. Ew, my temporal stability is going down.
Temporal stability is basically sanity represented by the big blue gear. When going clockwise, all is well. Counterclockwise, the area is temporarily unstable, and I can't stay there for long lest the voices reach out and become real.
I need to start on a house pretty soon here. There's even more puffballs up here, goodness. Hello, my good sir. Treasure hunter, Ephraim. Ooh, he's just like paintings and cool stuff. He's useful for much later. I'm gonna make an axe real quick so I can get some wood so that I can make a bonfire so it's not pitch black whenever I clay mold. Ooh, my temporal stability is bad right up here. Goodness. Ooh, the night is upon us. Oh, goodness.
Just like every other survival game, a first night dirt hut is in order.
I turned a bunch of this into packed mid. I'm just gonna get going, I guess. All right.
This is just me, but I like to make it kind of countertop to put my fire pit on. I made myself a reed chest to store my crap, made a fire starter, got some light going, redid my floor, and then got myself busy clay molding. Clay molding seems like a daunting task since you have to place each bit voxel by voxel, but no, you can place clay in a 1x1, a 2x2, or a 3x3, as well as duplicate the previous layer. I spent the rest of the night clay molding, making a storage vessel for food, an anvil mold, 4 cooking pots, 4 bowls to eat said food, 4 crucibles to heat up and pour molten metal, 2 ingot molds, and a hammer mold before running out of clay. It was still pitch black outside, so I made myself busy making a wooden pan to sift through all the bony soil I found earlier. This lasted till the next morning.
I'm done. Ooh. Oh my god, okay, hold on. A lore book. Okay.
Feel free to pause and read if you wish.
Lore. Carcass, awesome. An emerald. I can sell that to a trader for some good moolah. Also forgot that the lore books kind of glow. That's kind of cool. Next. I love that sound effect. All right, let's go out into the world. It is 7. It was light out at 4. I just spent the 3 hours of my morning. Oh, my lovely little house. Yay. Doorway over here. A window here. And a window here, I think. I will build out into this, and this shall be my farm. Not all of it, just a chunk. A geometric chunk. All right, I'm gonna get a bunch of crap to fire these in a pit kiln. I'm gonna need like a bajillion and 1 grass. Hey!
That is a temporal rift. Kind of a rip through time, space, dimension, monsters spawn out of it, don't get too close, you go insane kind of deal. Hope that makes sense. For pit kilns, you need a ton of grass, 8 sticks each, and for early game, 4 to 8 peat depending on how large what you're cooking is. The pit kilns fire the clay molds into hard ceramic so you can actually use the items once they're burned. Right here, I made a hay bed really quick to sleep in real fast since I have a mod that sets spawn to my bed. I also have keep inventory on because I'm a lazy crybaby slob. Getting grass is easy enough, but getting sticks is hell on earth. I spent like 30 minutes punching leaves to get sticks, and you can make shears make it easier, but that's a bit further down the line. While getting splinters galore, I found some quartz chunks on the ground. You could smelt quartz into glass much later on, but for now, if you find 2 clear quartz and surround it in sticks, you could turn it into 1 quartz window.
Bam, windows. While I'm home, I should probably make a door. You can make like a crude door, but I'm not gonna because it breaks the second you use it. Yay! I'm just gonna do them here because there's no risk of a fire.
Fire in this game doesn't spread as a block like in Minecraft, it spreads as a particle and fast. It can catch things around 2 blocks away on fire, so I'm putting my pit kilns in the sand to hopefully stop a wildfire starting right behind my house.
I hope this is fine. It should be fine.
Always remember to cover up your pit kilns with something, because if it rains, it will put them out and you will have to start all the way over, I think. Once I finish the coverings, I go inside, get all of my clay moldings, and pop them each in their own little respective spots. It is then and only then that I remember I did not make enough to fill 9 slots, I only made enough to fill 7. So I gather some clay and go back inside and make a pickaxe mold and a watering can. I place them inside their respective pit kilns, fill each of the kilns with grass, 8 sticks, and 4 to 8 peat like I said, and set them ablaze.
Okay, I'm gonna break all of this grass just in case. I don't think it will spread more. You never know, and I'm not one to find out. I'm shocked I can actually be outside right now. Usually there'd be monsters swarming me, but I guess not tonight. Hey, hey! Oh my god. Ow. Oh my god. Ew.
Since it's nighttime and I shouldn't go outside, I spent some time sprucing up my house a little with some mud bricks until I ran out of clay.
I'm gonna be brave. I'm going outside while it's dark. See if I can't get some red clay. I am very, very, very shocked that there has still been no horrors outside of my house yet. Rift activity has been low. You can see rift activity in this little menu.
This is the date. It is May 3rd of year 0. It is 12 minutes into midnight. It is 5 degrees outside Celsius. Rainfall in this area is very common, and even though you can't see because of my big fat head, rift activity is low. This is my nutrition menu. We'll get to that in a bit.
Good morning, everyone. God has let me live another day.
Okay, it is somewhat light out, so I'm gonna go out and get as many reeds as possible so I can make a ton of storage chests because my inventory is full to bursting. I just need to be very cautious of the fact that this area is crawling with animals that will kill me on sight. Ooh, hey. Oh my god, there's so many.
I ran around and gathered enough cattails to make about 5 basket chests, as well as gather some mushrooms before heading back home and reorganizing with my new storage setup.
Alright, now I'm gonna run around and look for food as well as any wild crops I find, so I can go ahead and get that farm started. What is that? I can't get close enough to see. I don't have any blocks. Hold on. Lead. Okay. I can use that to make windows.
I run around finding endless amounts of mushrooms and berries until finally, after 20 minutes of absolutely nothing, I found like 2 turnips. Continuing my search, I found tons of rye, a little bit of spelt, some flax, a few carrots, some onions, and some parsnips.
Hey. Oh my god, there's a bear right by my house. Oh my god. Ooh. So that might be an itty bitty problem. All right, here's my haul. We got 3 parsnips, 11 spelt, 25 rye, 20 flax, 5 turnips, 3 carrots, and 6 onions. This is all the food I got. I got 4 turnips, a ton of grain, a ton of mushrooms, and 2 whole onions. And I think, let me put this away. I think I have enough fabric to make my sling. Do I? 4 of these is this, and then I need rope, which I can make with these. Bam, 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 bam. I have a sling, but that's not important right now because my pit kiln is done. I'm gonna be really careful because that bear is like right over there. My ingot molds, my crucibles, my storage vessel, my crock so I can cook actual food, my bowl so I can hold actual food, my hammer mold, my anvil mold, pickaxe mold, and my watering can. I'm just gonna put it there for now. I'm gonna pop all of my food in here.
Food Preservation 101, are you listening? You can see when a food item will spoil just by hovering over it. Food spoils at different speeds based on where it is being stored. Reed baskets outside being the absolute worst, and a storage vessel in a cold cellar being the best. Just to compare, this turnip will spoil in 21 days while in my inventory. 49 days in this reed basket since we're in a cold dirt hut, and 73 days in this vessel, which can actually keep it fresh for over a year in a proper cellar. We'll be building one later on.
All right, get that crock on there, throw in some firewood. Now I'm gonna make me some porridge. Porridge is 2 slots grain, 2 slots fruit. However, that can be 1 slot of berries and 1 slot of honey, since honey is considered fruit. Let's get grrrin'. If you're wondering how serving sizes work, it's just how many you put in here. So 6 of each will result in 6 full servings. While the crock pot is cooking, it'll have a lid on top, and when it's done, it'll have the porridge on. Ow. It'll have the porridge on top. And unlike Sun Games, the porridge will actually take on the appearance of what you use, so it's flax and spelt grains with berries on top. And you can see how much it satiates you. It's going to satiate 360 points worth of grain and satiate 180 points worth of fruit. You have a total of 1,500 satiety points, and this is your nutrition. As you can see, since I was chomping on those berries while I was running around, I have a almost full nutrition when it comes to fruit. And the more filled out these are, the more max health you have. You start it with 15, and now I have 16.7. I think if I max this out, I could have up to 20 points, maybe 25. I think 20. Dairy being the hardest, since the only way to really get dairy is milk and cheese, and the only way to get milk and cheese is to get a animal, domesticate it in some shape or form, which takes like a year of in-game time, and then have it pregnant, give birth, and then milk it while the baby is nursing. That's the only way. Forgot I also have these cabbage seeds, so I've actually got a pretty big farm coming along. Tomorrow we shall build a farm. Well, for a farm, I need to actually have a farm, so I'm going to make 1 or 2 shovels. It's like right by my house. Choosing to ignore it.
I am gathering a ton of medium fertility soil. You could find about 3 types of soil naturally, those being low, medium, and high. High being really rare, terra preta being the most rare, and I've never found it, but I have found over 2.5 freaking stacks in my last world. Medium is generally what you're going to want to go for, and you can know where it's at by seeing how often it rains in that area. The more often it rains, the better fertility soil, the more likelihood you'll find clay, etc., etc. But I happen to find crops, at least in my experience, in low fertility soil. Do with that what you will.
Oh, it's like in the water. I should kill it. Because all it's gonna do is come try to get me once I build this farm, because they can see really far. Oh, go back that way and stay back that way, please. I'm begging. Okay, so I got like a little path that goes around so I can lay my tools against the wall, and I'm gonna build my actual farm. What I like to do is make sure the bottoms are filled, so later on I can go and get some cattails and plant them in the little water holes. Cattails do not have to be planted in water. I just like them to be. Where did it go? Where's the bear? There she is. Hey, girl. Hey, she's actually coming like closer and closer and closer. So that's so awesome. Okay. Is this kind of way too big? Maybe. But excess is better than having not enough, I guess. I don't know. She keeps getting close. I'm going to have to kill that bear. It's having a seizure. I need some rocks. We're not doing this. No, I am not going to spend my days around here terrified of the local wildlife. They will spend their days terrified of me. Okay, now before I do this, I want you all to know that I'm going to die probably 8,472 times. I just want you to be mentally prepared for when that happens, okay? I'm going to go throw some rocks at that bear till it dies. Let's do it. I'm assuming the thing crawled back into the hell it came from. Yep, because there's another Geeble Gobble. I'm gonna grab these rocks for extra ammo. Thanks so much. I'll be on my way. So I'm just gonna... Hey! I didn't hit it. Hey! I didn't hit it either, because I'm not using my sling. Hey! Oh, she knows immediately. Where you going? Where you going? Oh, God. Hey, Twinifer. I missed. Ow! Oh, my God. Well... Where are you? I'm not giving up that quickly. You bitch. You bitch. Oh, it sees something. It's going after something. Come get me. Yeah. Trick shot. I missed. What are you doing? standing there looking stupid. Punching it to death. Let me do, oh my god. Fuck you. You bitch. You bitch, I'm gonna stab you. You bitch. You bitch. Joke's on you, bitch. I have keep inventory. I'm not afraid of death. Oh my god, finally. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Add that to the bone pile. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to oil its body. I'm gonna leave it right there as a rug until it is fully cured. You need 2 fat to cure a giant bear hide. You can see that it says cured on it. You can just leave it on the ground inventory. It will cure over time until it becomes a pelt, and then you can do stuff with it. I'm gonna cut off its head, make a hat, and use its body to make armor. Don't piss me off. Back to your regularly scheduled farming. What time is it? I did all of that before noon. And done. I'm gonna put my hoe right chair. I'm gonna grab my watering can, fill that with water, grab all of my seeds that I can carry. And I'm gonna try to plant them by what nutrient they need.
Each crop has one of 3 nutrients it needs in order to grow quickly and healthily. These are nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Different fertility soils start with different percentages of each. The higher, the more fertile. Crops drain whichever nutrient they need as they grow, causing the soil to lose that nutrient and therefore making the plant grow slower. You can make different fertilizers, but I wouldn't bother. You could just rotate your crops around and they'll generate the nutrients over time.
I'm gonna plant the flax first because I want it to grow the quickest. And these are also K. These take K, these take K. So this will be my K section. This is gonna be my N section. My large nitrogen section, and then my itty bitty little phosphorus. I think phosphorus, that's what that is. These will grow pretty quick. Parsnips, onions, turnips, and carrots grow relatively quickly. It's like 8 days or so. So like by the end of next video, some of this should be grown. But some of this stuff takes 18 days and will take even longer because of the sheer amount of nutrients it needs. And I don't have bone meal right now to fix that. You might be wondering, Kale, why are you watering the crops if there's already water around them? Because the moisture of water only gets it to like 75. So you actually need to water it a little bit more. You don't have to water it. I just do because it makes it grow slightly quicker. You can see the growth speed bumping up just a little. It goes from 88 to 98. You know what I mean? It just, the moisture helps. And I'm doing pretty okay on food right now, and there's plenty of places I haven't been to forage, so I'm not scared of running out of food right now. It's just, the quicker I have this food, the better. All right, farm. Now I need a fence. But to make a fence, I need wood, and I have none. So let's go somewhere where there's a lot of the same wood, like up here. There's a dead raccoon. Oh, it's a baby. But free food is free food, so what's it got? Nothing. Feeling evil and malicious and got punished for it. My god. All right, I'm gonna get a ton of larch so I can, 1, make the other door to my house, and 2, make some rough-hewn fence and some gates, because you can make wattle gates with just sticks, but I find that much more expensive, and you'd use wattle to make wattle and daub, which I will be doing later on, probably to make my house. I don't think this is enough, but whatever. And we finally have a door to both sides of the damn house. I'm gonna grab a little bit more dirt. I can go around and make a kind of border. So, 1, I can place the fence somewhere, and 2, it'll stop creatures from getting in and eating at my crops. Rough-hewn fence. Doink. Doink. This looks a lot better whenever this little bit isn't here, but whatever. Farm is done. All right. I'm going to turn the rest of this wood into firewood because Lord knows I'll need it. And most of it is going to go into cooking this bushmeat. You get bushmeat whenever you kill a wild animal of some kind. The difference being you get bushmeat from a wild animal and red meat from an actual like normal animal you'd get food from. The main difference being you cannot cook bush meat into actual meals. It has to be red meat from like a farm animal.
I spent the rest of the night literally just staring at this red meat, waiting for it to be done.
mining away. I don't know what to mine.
I would like to do a charcoal pit to go ahead and get that going. And then while a charcoal pit is going, I want to fix up my house, and then I can go get copper and stuff later. So to do that, I'm going to need a ton of axes because I'm going to need like a full inventory of wood to do a 3x3. I think I mentioned this earlier, like skimmed past it earlier. Oh my god, it got really stormy really quick. Forget that it's like rainfall in this area almost all the time. This is the first time it rained, and it will probably not stop for like a really long time. But yeah, I think I mentioned this earlier, but you need charcoal in order to smelt down most metals because you cannot get a temperature hot enough for anything else other than charcoal. I'm hoping to go into these woods and find a bunch of big maple trees because maple trees usually have a lot of wood. I'm just gonna get chopping and keep chopping until every single one of my axes break. Okay, is this enough? Honestly, probably not, but I'm going home. And I think there's something here. I think there's something right here because everything else around here is claystone. There's just big bit of granite right here for no reason. And I want to dig in here later. Oh no, I hear it. There's a bear chasing after me. I just heard it. I don't have to turn around to know, but I'm turning around. It's a bear. Yep, that's a bear. I don't think it's after me anymore, but yay, I have another bear right next to my house again. Right, now we actually got to build the charcoal pit, considering just doing it right here because there's already sand. All right, this is going to be my charcoal pit. I'm going to get up here by climbing up here, and then we're going to fill this up with firewood. We're going to place a bonfire on top, light it, cover it up, close this door that I'm going to use to get in and out, and then that will be my charcoal pit. But it's not a pit, it's kind of more of a kiln, but whatever. As I said, is this enough wood? Probably not, but I guess we'll find out. I think a charcoal pit can be up to like 7x7, I think, or you could do like a 2x2, but it needs to be a cube and not like a rectangle. I'm doing a 3x3 because I just prefer it over 2x2 for no particular reasons at all. I just has always done a 3x3. So that's all I could do. I need like 6 more stacks of firewood, and that was my full inventory of wood. I'd also like to ease your mind. These are temporary. These are just, I just started. I will build actual things for these to go for later on. Just, it's not important right now. I think I'm gonna go this way this time to these woods that were over here where I got attacked by the pigs for fun. There's so much food over here. What is this? Gravestone. What? Can I dig under it? Is there something here? Oh my god. Oh my god, there is. Oh my god. Oh my god. This must be part of the Better Ruins mod. Yeah, I have 2 mods installed. I have like bed spawn, and then I have Better Ruins. This is insane. Acacia seeds. That's my whole inventory of crap, but that's insane. This scythe will come in handy when I do my roof. You can use a scythe to harvest a bunch of crops at once or cut grass all at once, and I will be using it to cut grass all at once. Well, I guess I'm going home early because my inventory is full. That is awesome, though. I got some clothes I can put on, because this is what I'm dealing with now. Oh, it's like a shawl. Okay. I don't know if I like that more, but, you know, whatever. Hey, new clothes that are in great condition. I won't argue. All right, let's turn the rest of this into firewood. And I still need 64 more. Awesome. I think I have some in the house because I don't want to go all the way back over there. This is also still not enough. 8. Great. Perfect. Just getting some trees right by my house because I'm not going all the way back over there. I'm going to use this newfangled scythe to get some dry grass. Close this off. I'm actually going to make absolute sure that all of these say 32. See? That wouldn't have lit. You need to make sure that your charcoal pit is all the way filled up, or else the firewood will just burn and you won't get anything. You want to smolder as it turns to charcoal. Doink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Light it. Yes, it's charcoal pit now. You've got 30 in-game minutes to make sure that none of this is exposed to air. I don't think. And now we wait. while we're waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and get a ton of grass to start working on a thatch roof. You'll know that it's working fine if you go up close and you don't hear like crackling sounds. And you see that it's just kind of peacefully, little bits of smoke coming up. Yeah, that's how you know it worked. And for those of you confused, I thought for the longest time that you didn't have to cover this. You do have to cover the actual like bonfire you put on top. Because I didn't, because my first ever one I didn't have to. So I just thought, oh, well, it should work. And I spent like in-game years just never having charcoal. Just going out and finding bits of charcoal on the ground in my first ever playthrough because I could not figure out how to get to work. Now, if it does start burning, you can just break open a thing and hit Alt. I think it's Alt-Shift, and then you just need to start, or maybe it's just Alt-Shift or something like that, and then you just can take all the firewood, because it won't burn when it's just on the ground. It will burn if it's an actual block. You take all of it out, and then put it all back, and make sure that every single space is filled in, like how I did at the top. And as much as I hate to say it, I will need more wood to work on my house. I'm gonna go ahead and get that before it gets dark. I might just go get that big old oak tree just to get enough from one tree and come back home. Because it is already getting really dark. And it will be dark by the time I get to that tree, probably. All right, where's that big normal oak tree at? I already hear drifters, but this is a big... Oh, that. And there's a bear. Yay, yay, yay. There's another one. There's 2 bears. Awesome. Perfect. And I guarantee you that pig is chasing me because it has babies. Oh my god, bruh. I just need some wood. There's another bear. Oh my god. And here's a big oak tree. We're gonna get this hopefully as quick as possible and not die in the process. Oh my god. I'm so pissed right now. I'm just beyond pissed. I will have a pretty house for the end of this month. Could I just wait till tomorrow? Yes. Am I going to? If I die again, probably. I'm just gonna sit at home and be miserable. Creatures and geeble gobbles everywhere. Oh my god, there's like 3. I should have stayed home. I'm just gonna get some maple. And we're just gonna go right back home. Probably need like 1 more. I should do it. All right. Got all this crap. I'm gonna try to make it home. Ooh, where's my house? Ha 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 ha. And there's no creature in it. Thank God. I need to eat something right now. I'm gonna get some more porridge going. And I'm gonna sit my butt in my house until the morning, and then we shall spruce my house up tomorrow. All right, it is day 6. It is still pouring rain. And I'm gonna start working on my roof. But before I start working on my roof, I wanna get like the outline of the house done. So I'm gonna need some logs. And of course, I need more. Yay, 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 yay. I'm gonna go back to the nice, kind, gentle woods I know over here to get some more maple. Is there a big fat bear over here waiting to kill me? Yes. Am I choosing to ignore that? Yes. There she is. There she is. See, she's fine. See, she's fine. She's over there minding her business. I'm gonna mind mine. I found some copper. If all things go according to plan, I should have a copper pickaxe by the end of this. Ooh. 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 Can I get in here? I don't. Never mind. I'll come back. Thanks. I'll come back. Never mind. Ooh. Ooh, there's a trader up there. I'm actually gonna go up there real quick. Hold on. Hello. Ooh. Furniture. We can buy like cute door stuff from him, but I think the first guy we met was also furniture. So I don't know how important you'll be if I'll bother coming. So later. Is there any resin in these trees? If I can get some resin, that'd be kind of sick. Because instead of the bear armor, I can make like wooden lamellar armor, which I don't think is much better, but I know it's better than bear armor. And if I want to build a windmill in the future, I'm gonna need like maybe 6 to 8 resin. Some more copper bits, goodness. Eventually I will probably just have a day dedicated to finding trees with resin, but that day is not today because I don't car. And there's all kinds of goats. Maybe I can get a goat to come home later. I'm really annoying getting it all the way home, but I might be able to. I'm gonna get one last tree and then we're gonna go home. All right. Now we do the roof. I'm gonna need a lot more grass than I have now. All right, we need a way to get on top of the house. I'm just gonna do that. Jump up. Okay. I'm gonna use hay bales to make a bunch of slants. That will be the main part. I'm just gonna go around and place a bunch of these everywhere. We're gonna need some corners, inner and outer. Thank God for the scythe, because this would take like triple as long without this. Do I need to do this? No. But is it a crime to want to have a pretty house? Also, no. Leave me alone. Okay, and that is the first ring, I guess, done. Oh, my bear pelt is done. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the head, take a bunch of this. I'm going to turn this into a pelt. Point. Take this pelt, put it here, resin here, firewood, and the rest of them. Bam. I now have kind of really bad armor. I'm going to take 2 bones, rope, put that there, those there, bam. Don't I look so gorgeous and beautiful? That's the second layer done. Third layer done. Fourth layer starting at 5th. 5th layer. And the tip. And you can't even see it, but it's done. I'm just gonna toss what I don't need because I'm never gonna use it for anything else anyways. And with this extra pelt I have, I think I'm just going to go ahead and turn this into a fur coat. So when winter comes around, I don't have to worry about running and getting this. I just already have one. I don't have anything else to do, and I have this singular block of bony soil, so I'm just gonna pan that, and then I'll see you in the morning. All right, it is day 7. I'm gonna finish up the exterior of the house. Put some of these layers of sticks, it's like little awnings, kind of. I think I'm just gonna put them at these corners to make it look like they're kind of sticks. Yeah, I'm gonna grab these cranberry bushes to plant on the edges of my house like so. And I kind of think that's my house. I think this is just my house for now. Yay. It looks so beautiful and gorgeous. I think my charcoal pit is done. It is. And now we just have to dig up every little bit. Yay. I don't think I'm actually gonna. I only need a little. And now is the day I think we get us a copper friggin' pickaxe. I remember at spawn way down yonder, there's a bunch of nuggets in here. So I'm gonna see, I want at least 40 before going back home. Is that a deer or a wolf? I gotta actually be kind of careful because last time I was here, there was a big fat bear. But anyways, I need 40 pieces because you need 20 to make an ingot, which is 100 units. And you need 100 units. That just looks so creepy. Hey, you're after me? Yep. You need 100 units to make a pickaxe and another 100 to make a hammer. And you want the hammer, so whenever you mine out copper, you can actually like hammer out stone attached to it. It's still after me? Oh my god, leave me alone, dude. I'm trying to be quick about it because I know that pig is after me. Alright, well that's 19 right there. And there's some rye. I'm gonna grab this one over here. And I'm just gonna kind of run around this area some because I don't think I've been over here at all. This is pretty. This would have been a cute spot to base. This is cute. Oh, never mind. Later. Toodles. Bye. Wow, that's just desert. What is that? What is that? I'm going there. Hold on. What is this? This has got to be better ruins. That's a locust nest. There is a mace, a blue seal, tattered linen shirt that I don't want, tool vessel stuff I don't want. Is there something under it? I doubt it. Oh, but there's maybe there's blocks under it. There's a ladder that goes down. Oh my god, it's flooded. Okay. Food. Uh-oh. Literally nothing of interest. Awesome. there anything else like that over here? No, but there's like a trader, big trader thing right here. What is this? There's so many crops around. There's like, I think there's turnips and something. And there's rye. There's flax right here. Goodness. Hell, if I came over here when I was looking for crops, I would have been done way faster. Goodness. Look at this. This is like a full little, like, he's got a thing going on. Hey. Another agricultural supplier. So another useless. Okay, awesome. Perfect. I could sell him the crates I found in that other place for some moolah. I mean, he sells fat and it's two gears for 3. I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad. Selling flaxseed and beeswax, that's not bad. So he isn't useless. He's just not the most useful. Oh, wait, there's another guy in here. Hey. Commodities. Oh my God, he's selling copper and bismuth and resin and linen. Okay, so this is the guy that I can sell the cracked vessels to. If I pick him up, I can sell them to this guy and he'll buy them for a pretty big chunk of money too. All right, so agriculture and commodities. Came out here looking for copper. Look at my inventory. Look at that. Oh my God, there's so much stuff. I'm gonna head home and hope that I just find more copper on the way home. Because again, I need 40 pieces. Oh, here's some right here, but it's just the one piece. Okay, there's another singular piece. Okay. I'm finding so many wild crops. Look at this. This is like a better haul than my first one. All right, well, I'm back home and I've only got 19, so I guess I'm going over here. There's a few extra pieces here. I've got 26 and another singular piece. Okay. I don't know that I'm going to find enough of the bits I need to make a pickaxe and a hammer before it just gets too dark and there's no point in running around in the dark.
I ran around for like an hour and 20 minutes. And I found maybe 2 pieces. I don't even think I found any. I don't remember. I know it took for freaking ever. I took a break to call my boyfriend. I took a break because I was pissed off. It took that long. Okay.
Could there possibly be copper bits in the bony soil? Yes. Am I going to go home and pan it? No. Oh, I need 4 more pieces. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I have some at home. Or no, because I had everything. I had what I had on me, right? I had all the copper I had on me, right? Wait, I should go mark that. I should go mark where that was. I'm going in circles.
I ran around for another 20 minutes, the rest of the night till dawn, and I did not find a single piece of copper.
It's literally getting light out. Oh my God. Yep, there it is. There it is. The sunrise. I am very shocked that through that whole night, I did not once get chased, snarled, growled at, poked at, nothing. I have spotted another trader on the map. I'm going to go there and hope to God, that I find copper on the way. Because, my Lord, what is this? Sludgy, what? I mean, this is beautiful. Can I get in here without? Okay. Oh my, okay. Ruined bearded axe. Dead body. Some sticks. We'll be taking those. Okay, I don't need any of this stuff. But this is really pretty. It's beautiful. It really is. I didn't even mean to get close to you, dude. You got in the way and you hit me. Hey. Building materials. Great.
You hear him laughing at me?
Okay, I'm going home. I'm running home, and if I don't find any, well, like, look at this. 25 turnips, 51 flax, 61 rye, 21 spelt, 3 onion, 36 flax fibers. As a treat to myself, I'm gonna waste it on frickin' fiber sacks when I get home. Well, I guess the good part, a positive, is this will be really easy to edit down because I'm just not talking.
This was true. It took about 15 minutes to edit down like 2.5 hours because I was just running around and I cut out all the complaining. You're welcome.
Okay, rift activity just became high, so that's great. Another meteor, awesome. Because I can find a meteor! But not what the hell is that? I'm not even like curious and full of whimsy. I just don't care. If this doesn't have copper, I don't care. All right, what is this? More bony soil. Wow, yay. There is probably more stuff over here, but as of right now, I don't care. And what is this? What is this? There better be a cracked vessel in here, and it better say ore, and it better give me copper. See? Ore. Copper. Okay. See, now I'm just pissed off. Food. It might just be better for me to go home and pan all of this bony soil, because I have so much of it now. Oh, there's seeds in here. I wonder what it could possibly be. Oh. Pumpkins. Wow. All right. Food. Oh, I think I'm calling it quits. I think I'm going home. I'm going home. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Oh, but look how beautiful. Look at all these butterflies. Yay. Honey, I'm home. Blech. Whatever. All right, I've got 47 twine. What can I do with that? I can use 4 twine to make 1 flax twine. I can use 4 flax twines to make 1 linen. Do that here, put that there. Bam, linen sack. Bam, another linen sack. Difference between these give 3 storage slots, these give 5. Bam, bam, look at that. All right, I am going to take the rest of this stuff out of this pot. I'm gonna sit my butt down here in this corner, and I'm literally just going to pan all of this until I have no more, and hope to God that I get 40 copper from this. So, did I get any copper? No, absolutely not. Why would you think that? But I did get a f***ing golden necklace. A golden necklace, but no copper. And I am going to put it on. I am going to put it on because whatever. Got all this junk. I got 2 candles, which I guess I'm just going to put here for now because I don't have anywhere else to put them. Here's some more lore books. And I can make 1 more linen sack, so I guess that's good. Okay. I don't know what we're going to do about this. I guess the only real option is to go back to where all of the copper is marked and get just whatever is left. Even if it's a single piece, I just need, like, literally 4 more pieces. That's it. So I'm going over here, and I'm going to get the last 4 pieces. All right, here's 1. All right, that's 39. I need literally 1 more piece. Is there a scrap on the ground around here somewhere? You know, like anything. Doink. All right, that's 41. I'm going home. We're gonna make us some freaking copper tools. All right, we're just gonna do this in the house. Take this crock out. Put this here. I need my hammer and pickaxe. I need a crucible. Doink. I'm gonna pop 200 units in because requires 100 units of metal, 100 units of metal. Yeah. I'm not even going to waste any time. I usually do start with firewood and then peat and then go up just to save charcoal. I don't care. It's been long enough where we're just going. So copper smelts at 1084 degrees Celsius. Charcoal burns up to 1300. So this is the temperature of the coal that's burning. This is the temperature of the crucible, which then transfers into these. And once this hits 1084, it will then progress the bar as long as it's above 1084. And then bam, we get a really, really hot crucible that we then make tongs and then pour. And then I gotta make tongs. Then we pour them into these. And we wait for them to harden, and then we can actually go get freaking copper. But I think you need rope for copper, of which I don't have enough to go make rope right now. So I have to really quickly go get some reeds. I'm pretty sure tongs is just this, then this. Yep, tongs. I'm back. How are we doing? Oh, it's done. Okay, sick. I'm gonna put my tongs in my offhand so I can hold this, and then mystical and magical feeling. I don't know. Took damn long enough. Now I just gotta wait for these to cool. Do not leave these outside because if it rains, it will break and you will have wasted all that time. Now while that's still hot, I'm gonna make some more food. It is done! And shockingly, you don't need to like mend them to the stick. You just pop it under stick. Bam, bam, bam. Let's go get some damn copper. Let's go get a ton of copper. Honestly, this might be the day I get enough copper to just make an anvil. Get it over with. It would just be the first thing I do. Just get it over with, get it done with. All right. It was like right here. We're just gonna go down and we're gonna hope that I hit a copper node. I'm not wasting my time. Haha, and it's poured. Awesome, perfect. So unlike Minecraft, whenever you mine a rock like this, you just get the rocks. If you want to make cobblestone, you got to put clay in the middle and then rocks around it. That's how you make cobblestone. All right. We got 42 small chunks and a big one of 30 units. All right, so how many units is this? I got my hammer. So we need 900 units in order to make an anvil, and this is, we almost have 700 units. So about 2 or 3 more, and we should have more than enough. However, it will take much longer to smelt because it is a lot more copper in that little thing, and it'll take longer to heat up. I said that there was copper right here, so I'm gonna dig down right here, and I hope there's copper, because if there's not, well, yay, copper. And it's medium quality. Yay. The quality of the copper basically means how much copper you're gonna get whenever you break with a hammer. That one's mine. I don't delete them off of here until I come back with a copper pick, as they say in Bandcamp. Last one, best one. All right, looks like it was like right here. Maybe, maybe not. All right, maybe not. All right, cool, awesome. I have to dig around up here, I guess, see if I can find it. Was I hallucinating? Was there not copper over here? What the flick? Oh, there it is. It's way over there. Oogie! All right, let's see how many bits we got. I think that's 18 ingots. So I have enough for 2 anvils, I think. I don't know for sure. I'm not gonna sit here and try to count it. All right, let's go home. There she goes. There she goes. I'm gonna call you Patty. Hi, Patricia. Hey. Pop that crucible back in there. So I need 900 units. This will be, all right, just to do the math again. 900, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300. Bam, magical. All right, I'm gonna dig up a bunch of more charcoal. I'm gonna need a lot for this to smell. I'll pop this in here, light it, and now we wait. Now, I'm gonna be productive while we wait. I'm gonna go get a bunch of clay so I can make the rest of all of the mold food. Let's get started. All right, how are we looking? Not even close. I've got a prospecting pick mold done and a fox blade mold done. Elf hammer mold, another storage vessel. How are we looking? Almost. Shovel, axe, ingot molds. How are we? All right, we're done. Hallelujah. Grab these. Pour this into here. Ooh, look at it go. Doink. 100. 200. 300. 4. Bam. Masterfully done. And while these are cooling, I'm gonna finish up some more fields. I want to do 9 at a time, and I've got 7 right now. And then hopefully these will be cooled by them. Some more bowls. And 4 clay jugs. And it is officially June 1st. Happy Pride Month, everybody. For a full month, this isn't bad. We've got a full house, all this stuff, plenty of food, copper tools, more coming, charcoal kiln, a pretty big, good farm going that I will have to expand by a large margin next time. We've got wooden lamellar armor, a blue seal, whatever that is, a golden necklace, killed a bear. I think I did pretty damn good. I've already got this fur coat, and once this farm is expanded to fit all that crap, I'm gonna have plenty of food for the winter. I think that next time I will definitely be building a cellar. I might start on building an actual house, maybe animals. Definitely gonna get into woodworking and, you know, have fun in the Copper Age. Yeah! Hell, look at that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
See you next time. Bye!